Okay, second video of this Nara bronze installation for the Puma dashboard. On first glance this doesn't look like we're much further on, but we've actually got this pretty much ready now for the dash to go in. Everything's done apart from putting the dashboard in. Like I said, it doesn't look much different to the last video on first glance, but quite a lot done in there. We've got the Ashford centre console in this one, which is a nice touch. We weren't sure if it would work with our dashboard with clearance at the front, but it works nicely. So what we've done, tidied these areas up here with the lower trim, splitters in for the component speakers, so it's one input in which then splits the signal for woofer and tweeter out, which will then go out to the speakers above and below. Inside we've put some speakers at the back of the Ashford console just to give a bit of sound all the way around. We've also piped in a duct for the rear seating area so we can get some heat into the back. What else have we got? This is the original hot cold lever from the old dashboard. It was on the right hand side. It now goes across into the middle onto a lever. We'll show that later on. Switches are all wired up, ready. Speakers ready, radio's done. Let's have a walk round to the other side. Same on this side. This has all been tidied up. Painted these strips, they were all a bit rusty. Left hand drive splitter for the speakers, and then we've got across the top there's the three captive nuts, 1, 2, 3. They're the main anchor points for the dashboard. 3 across the top, 2 down each side. That's it. Touchscreen, 7-inch touchscreen, sat-nav, MP3, MP5 player, and reversing camera. We put the reversing camera at the back. A little bit dark back here, but you can just about see that. Just underneath the reversing light itself. You take the reversing light off and you wire the camera into the reversing light feed, so when the reversing light comes on it activates the camera at the same time. So in theory, let's have a look. Put the ignition on and then into reverse, and reversing camera kicks in. So yeah, there you go. LED lights in the camera, so that's like a night vision. So there's a feed from this camera, and that light goes forward to the head unit. So when you put it into reverse, it activates the camera and tells the head unit that the camera's on. Back into park, and reverts back to sat-nav. They're easy to fit, nice little extra. That'll go in the middle of the dash in the centre console. The switches are all wired up, so we've got various switches in here which were on the old system before. See if I can pull one out just to show you how they work. Heated seats, I've got those all wired in now. Heated seats are all done. They're the original Puma seats. Let me get this radio out of the way and we can see what we've got in here. Just pull these blocks off. What else have we got? Right. Okay, fan. That was on a lever. If you're driving your Defender, you'll normally turn the fan on with a lever on the left hand side of the driver's console. You just convert that to a switch, 2-speed switch. Blows air out of there. Other switches on there, there'll be heated rear screen, rear wash wipe, the 2 heated seat switches, there'll be a power socket, USB socket. So that is done, ready for the dashboard to go in. We've piped these across, that will go from there round. There'll be a joint to the rear, and then that will then carry on up and over to do the 2 facial vents and the passenger side. Sorry, driver's side. This is the passenger side. That one serves the passenger side. That comes round, across, up with the demister, and then across and out here for the passenger side window. That's everything done apart from putting the dash in, and the last bit of putting the dash in is about 10% of the work. If you get to that stage, most of the work's done. You can just enjoy the last bit. It's the best part when it all comes together and you see how it works. So the last video will be with the dashboard in and complete, which will be another, what, day, maybe half a day, and it's all done.